My boss said, policy requires you to delete all personal projects, he announced smugly. I smiled, done. The next day, our lead counsel interrupted the board meeting, his voice shaking. Why did I just get an alert that our proprietary algorithm is now under a gun public license? So this happened last week, and I'm still processing it. I'm a software engineer at a tech company in Seattle. Or I guess I should say I was, because I just walked away from the most satisfying workplace implosion you could imagine. Let me set the scene. Our company hired this new VP of engineering named Marcus. Classic tech bro type, mid-40s, came from some startup that failed but somehow spun it as learned leadership lessons. From day one, he was all about showing everyone who was boss. 3 weeks into his tenure, Marcus called an all-hands meeting. He stood at the front of the conference room with this smug expression and announced a new policy. Effective immediately, he said. Any personal projects on company hardware must be deleted, no exceptions. Then he looked straight at me. This includes yours, Ryan. The room went silent. Everyone was waiting for me to argue. Instead, I just smiled and said, sure thing, done. Here's what Marcus didn't know. That personal project he was talking about, it was a data processing algorithm I'd built 6 years ago before I even joined the company. When they recruited me, they wanted access to it so badly that we worked out a licensing deal. They paid me quarterly to use it. The contract was crystal clear. I owned it, they rented it. And buried in that contract was a clause my lawyer insisted on. If the company ever deleted or terminated their copy without renewing the license, the code would automatically go public under a GNU license, meaning anyone in the world could use it for free, forever, no takebacks. That algorithm, it was literally the foundation of our flagship product, the thing that made us competitive, the reason investors gave us $30 million last year. So when Marcus told me to delete my personal project, he was essentially ordering me to release the company's most valuable asset into the public domain, and he had no clue. I went back to my desk and backed everything up to my personal servers first. Then I opened the company repository and deleted every file related to the algorithm. The system logged it, timestamped it, tied it to Marcus's email directive. Within seconds, my automated licensing server detected the deletion. It immediately released the code under GNU. I got a confirmation email. Public license applied. Irreversible. I sent Marcus a one-word reply. Done. Then I packed up my stuff and left for the day. The next morning, I was at a coffee shop when my friend from the finance department texted me. Emergency board meeting. Something major. I found out later what happened. The board was reviewing quarterly projections when suddenly our lead counsel, this normally calm